Hey guys, welcome back. I hope that you may have just watched my How to Network on LinkedIn video, and now you're coming back to see how exactly do you find a job on LinkedIn. I'm here to help you with that. I'm here to help you use the job application function on LinkedIn and really figure out how to search through different things that you want. So let's get into that, and I hope this video is helpful to you all. Get myself together because I got someplace to go. And I'm praying when I get there, I see everyone I know. All right. Okay, so you're probably here because you're like, I don't know how to find a job. LinkedIn is so hard to navigate. It's not giving me good results. Let me help you. So this is my LinkedIn homepage. I'm going to go to jobs. And depending on what you're looking for, you might be looking for all types of things. But LinkedIn will automatically bring up things that are recommended for you based on your profile and search history. So if you're really trying to figure out what to do and how to navigate this process, one step is just looking to see what companies are hiring. And LinkedIn definitely has a lot of articles that they post about companies that are hiring right now. You can do a lot of Googling to just generally figure out what companies are hiring right now. But let's do some searching. So let's say I want a part-time, and I might be interested in a part-time role. I don't know. I think about it. Let's say I want a part-time role as a marketing, part-time influencer marketing in New York City. Search. LinkedIn works with what's called search engine optimization. And so when you put in specific words, it will use those words to pull out specific results. So if I just put into LinkedIn influencer marketing, then it'll pull up, 10,000 results. This gave me 79 results, probably because of the part-time. Let's see what happens if I just put influencer marketing. Yep, 553 results. So I decreased the results I'm getting and made them a lot more manageable to go through by putting in part-time. Now I'm also going to adjust these job titles at the top here so that the results that I'm getting are more on what I need. I'm going to go to all filters to see everything that it offers, and sort by, I want most relevant. Job type, I want part-time, or as you see here, even though I put part-time, it still brought up all of that. So I'm actually going to go back and put, I don't even know if I actually do influencer marketing, but let's just keep going with this. I don't have any experience in this, but let's just keep going, see where this takes us. So I'm going to put part-time, and there are only 3 roles. So clearly you could see there that because I'm not looking for a full-time job, because I have a full-time job, you could see that this probably isn't the best search. There aren't a lot of part-time roles in influencer marketing right now. Not because there aren't roles, but because they aren't part-time, and because probably your word choice isn't what you need. So another thing you could do is change the wording so that the amount of results that you're going to get are better. But before we do that, let's just see what those 3 roles are. I wouldn't sleep on a low level roles because you just never know. I'm not going to change anything else because it's only 3 roles. So let's apply, see what happens. So freelance PR in fashion. Savannah Engel, public relations, is looking for a freelance public relations coordinator to work 1 to 2 days a week. And candidates must be driven, detail-oriented. So this is a coordinator role. So you'll be doing a lot of scheduling and things. When you're looking to see what the job is looking for or what they're offering, you want to, I usually read the first couple of sentences in the general description and then look at their responsibilities and see if I want to do those things, and then look at what they want and see if they want me and see if those things match. When those things match, it's like, hallelujah. But most of the time they don't. So most of the time you just want 3 out of the 10 things that matter to you, and just apply. When you have 3 out of 10, just apply, because generally, especially women, they wait until they have 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10, and then they apply. And you miss out on a lot of opportunities like that. So let's see. They want, my responsibilities would be inventory management, press coverage, case studies, relevant media outlets. Let's see. Client-facing projects and collaboration. So it'd be a lot of assisting. This seems kind of interesting. Help manage a team of 8 interns. Ooh, management experience. That could be helpful for me. Knowledge of celebrity dressing. I'm not good with celebrities at all. This wouldn't be good for me because I'm just not. I don't even know these people. But ideal candidate. Let's see. They're looking for someone who has experience in public relations. Even though it's a part-time role, they still want you to have experience, which makes sense. Skilled at writing, relationships with media and business contacts. So I would say this isn't necessarily the right role for me because I'm just not interested in fashion. But like this would be a great role for someone who had a little bit of experience and wanted something on a part-time. Now I'm going to do a different search so that we could just have a different experience here. Let's say you are, let me think. Let's say you're looking for a general analyst role. Like you don't necessarily know what you want. You're looking for a general analyst role at a major company. That's what you want, but you don't necessarily know what you want to do or even what to do really. So we're just going to put the word analyst because that's like a key word for those general entry-level roles. Except in finance, you might get some like high-level analyst roles. So we're going to also put United States because let's say you're about to graduate college or you just graduated and you can really move anywhere in the world. And then we're going to put full-time. And we're also going to put contract. Sometimes contract roles can turn into full-time roles. Actually, let's keep it at full-time. But know that contract is an option for a lot of times. And we're going to change the experience level to entry level. There are 182,000 results for entry level. So for entry level analyst, United States full-time. Boom. Now we're also going to click remote because you are with your parents right now and you're not trying to move. You just want a job. So you're going to look for remote roles that are for analysts anywhere in the United States, entry level, full-time. This brought me 10,000 results. So that's a lot of results. But it's a good place to start. Now you can use this little thing that says job alert on. Basically, if you turn that on, then it'll send you an alert like once a week or once a day, depending on what you set it to, of different jobs that are relevant for this search, these different search toggles. And every day or every week, you'll get a job alert of different roles that are for analysts in the United States, remote, entry level, full time. I'm going to change United States to Atlanta metropolitan area. So now I'm looking for analyst roles in Atlanta that are remote, entry level, full time, and I get 230 results. Boom. So let's see. There aren't a lot of flashy companies in Atlanta, but there are a lot of industrial companies in Atlanta. So that's what I'll probably expect to see. There are also a lot of very small companies in Atlanta. Like it's a hot spot for small businesses. So I'll probably see a lot of that. So this company I've never heard of, Full Story. This person's the recruiting manager. They are looking for someone who thrives at the intersection of analysis, process, and systems and loves to impact marketing, sales, and customer service. So this role will probably be really operational, really analytical. It's solving for business and problems, project management, system and tools configurations, like a classic analyst role of just you're working with the data and working with analyzing for really affecting everything. If you have SFDC experience, I'm not even sure what that means, so I probably don't have it. Salesforce administration certificate, I don't have that. Administration experience with best in class CRM, I think that's customer relations management. and related tools in marketing, etc. I don't really have that. Understanding of key SaaS sales. SaaS is software as a service, marketing, and customer experience concepts. They put all these little acronyms and words and stuff because they really want to weed out people who have no idea what they're talking about and people who are too lazy to Google what they're talking about. So, don't get discouraged by these words. Just Google them if you don't know. And a job like this, you only have to have 1 to 3 years of experience in sales, which to me sounds like you don't even really need 6 months. You need at least 6 months of experience. And if you want to apply for the job, you can. So when you see the years, like I said before, 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 of what you think you are qualified for, and then apply for the job. I clearly am not 3 out of 10. I'm more like basic understanding of SaaS. I'm more like 1 out of 10. So this job does not fit me. But that's just something to keep in mind. That's just something to think about when you're going about these jobs. Another way you could do it is to search a particular company. So let's say let me move to San Francisco, Bay Area. Looking for a analyst role in San Francisco, entry level. I'm going to turn off remote because I put on San Francisco so that it would give me actual results of like companies in that area that may not be remote right now. That brought up my results from 300 to 5,000. You see, like Chan Zuckerberg Initiative. This is like a health company similar to Gates Millennium. Let's see what they're looking for. They are looking for an analyst who will provide high quality interview scheduling. Are they looking for an analyst? Hiring experience associate. So this is someone on like the talent team. This is something that I could probably do if I lived in San Francisco and if I were looking for a job, which I'm not, but just so you can see. Someone who has 2+ years of recruiting experience, strong written verbal skills, etc., tech savvy, experience working on projects. So okay, I could do it. I could work at Chan Zuckerberg Initiative. Here's some company photos. Look at them being all happy over the computer. Okay, they look joyful. Okay, look at that. Joy. Amen. All right. So, that would be an interesting experience. So, the application process, which I have not done with you guys yet. So, if you are like, oh, that's interesting, but I don't know, I don't have everything I need to apply right now, you can press save. Boom. And you can see your saved jobs by going. So, these are the saved jobs. Boom. Let me go here. And fun fact, I actually got my job at Codecademy right now by applying through LinkedIn. So, this stuff actually works. It's not a joke. So, boom, I'm ready to apply to the job. I have everything I need. I'm going to press the apply button. See, it's entry level, it's in tech, it's full-time human resource. Boom. I'm going to press apply. Increase your chance of being viewed. Oh, my bad. This is not a healthcare company. It's more of like it gives opportunities to people who have small tech businesses. Boom. So, through their LinkedIn, they take you to another website that shows you the same information and gives you just this basic application. So what you're going to do is copy and put your LinkedIn profile there. Put how you heard about the job. You could just put like LinkedIn. And then with these things, share aspects of the interview coordinator of your job. Like some applications ask you small, short answer questions. Some applications will have you make sure you submit a cover letter. I would advise if you have to submit a cover letter, just apply somewhere else. Unless you really want to work there. But if you're just applying to 50 jobs to get one job, because that's the statistic that they tell you, every 50 jobs you apply to, you get one job. If you're on that thing and they're telling you need a cover letter and you don't really know if you want to work there or if they're really hiring, I would just not, because the likelihood of the recruiting team reading that cover letter is just low because they get hundreds of applications, especially if their job is on LinkedIn. So 100 words, 50 to 100 words, not a lot to just make your profile stand out. But Chan Zuckerberg Initiative is a company that's really well known, so you might like companies that are really well known like this, you might want to put an extra into your application, especially if they're asking you questions. So there's another thing on LinkedIn. There's another feature on LinkedIn that's called Easy Apply. That is a great feature because basically what it does is it takes you through an easy application system where you don't have to go to another link and fill out another application, but you really just put your resume on the LinkedIn system. It remembers your resume. You submit your resume, click yes to a couple questions, and you're done in 30 seconds. Literally so easy. The under 10 applicants feature is basically when the job is fresh out, it's super new, or people haven't gotten a lot of attraction yet to it. And those jobs also would be interesting for you to apply to because the less applicants, the more likely it is that you're seen. And in your network, our jobs in your network is also something that's interesting because it'll show people who who work at that company, and it gives you an opportunity to reach out to people who are at that company. For instance, this company, Accenture, I have 3 connections at this company. So LinkedIn is basically encouraging you to apply to a job that people in your network apply to a company that people in your network work at, and then message those people in your network. Let's see the 3 connections that I have. Message one of these 3 people and say, hey, I really want to work at Accenture. Can you guys help me with my job application process? I happen to know those 3 men pretty well, so I would be more informal. But if you don't know, if it's someone that you randomly connected with on LinkedIn, this is another reason why you want to randomly connect with people on LinkedIn and make sure that you're constantly expanding your network on LinkedIn. But if it's someone that you randomly connected with, then you could just say, hi, we connected before. I really appreciate your experience in this role, and I would love to have a conversation about Accenture to learn more about the team that I just applied for the job, Scientific Information Solutions Specialist, which I have no idea what that even means. So what I'm saying is, whether they are someone who you know well or whether they're someone who you don't know that well, still reach out to them, still try to make connections with them because they will help you most of the time. So that's the benefit of using that feature, which is great, the in your network feature. With the easy apply feature, let's go there. The easy apply feature means that the company doesn't send you through all the hoopla to do an application. I've heard of this company, that's why I clicked on this one. Okay, they're looking for someone who we're just gonna assume that I match their preferences just so I can show you the easy apply. Boom, I'm gonna go to easy apply. I'm gonna put my email. My resume already is there, but if your resume isn't here, I have several resumes that are already uploaded to the LinkedIn system, and it will remember your resume. Let's say I'm gonna click a resume that's most recent, put that there. I'm gonna follow the company to stay up to date, and boom, literally submit the application. Literally is that simple. I promise you, I'm not playing. And that is how you can apply to a job. I'm pretty sure Codecademy was a easy. If it wasn't an easy application, it was really like a 2-3 minute application, as in terms of how I got this job. So LinkedIn makes it very simple and very as easy as possible for you as a job seeker to navigate the site, find different jobs, and apply as simply as possible. A lot of it is about how many jobs you can apply for, sure, but it's also about how deeply you can connect. So let's say I don't know anyone who works at this company. Let's say I really wanted to work at Meet, which is, what is this company? Some tech startup in London. Let's say I really wanted to work at this company. What I'm going to do is, after I do my easy apply, my application is already in their system. I'm going to now go to their company website, go to people, and look for people who I can connect with. Look for people who stand out to me or who I might have something in common with. I say I wanted to connect with Sam because his picture's nice. He says he's a recruiter in clinical operations, and oh my gosh, I love clinical operations and biometrics. If that's you, you go to Sam's profile. Boom, he has activity, which means that he is like on LinkedIn often. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put connect, and I'm gonna message Sam and say, hi Sam, I just applied to, let me show you. Oh, this is an email. Let me not do that. The only reason I have the option for message is because I have LinkedIn Recruiter, but I'm not doing it that way. I'm doing it like a regular LinkedIn user. So I'm trying to connect with Sam, and I'm going to say, hi Sam, I just applied to X role at Meet and would really love to chat with, love to connect with you and possibly chat to learn more about the company. So if Sam sees this message that I sent him, and he's a recruiter, he goes into the system and he's like, oh, there's her application. She looks great. She fits all of our roles. And boom, she's also taking the initiative to reach out to me on LinkedIn. That shows that you really care and you really are interested. And that is how you get a job. I promise you. I promise you. You can get a job like that. By doing things like that, reaching out to people. I think I didn't publish the message because I didn't apply to that job just now. I'm just doing this to just show you guys, but that's generally how this works. I hope all that was helpful to you. Remember, when you're using LinkedIn to try to find a job, the toggles and the features on LinkedIn really try to make it as easy as possible for you. And also, don't be afraid to reach out to people who you don't know to help you expand your network. Let's say if you don't have someone who you know who works at that company, reach out to someone who you don't know, especially if you really want to work there. And reach out to them and say, hi, I just applied to this job. Can we chat? I would love to learn more about this company. So just don't be afraid. Use it. It's a tool for you to use. It's easy to connect with people on purpose. Profiles aren't like locked like they are on Instagram. You know, it is simple, it's easy to connect, it's set up for you to succeed. And then if you are applying for a lot of jobs, and let's say you are really just trying to get anything, then it's a numbers game. It's about how many jobs. And generally, like I said before, the statistic is if you're applying to 50 jobs, you'll hear back from one. So you have to keep putting out those applications and keep working. I wish you all the best, and I wish you all success in your job search. See you in my next video. Bye.